Hey, hi, hello everyone. I'm Varsha Sau and welcome to the QA World in my YouTube channel. So today I came with the Agile methodology, like what exactly the Agile methodology, what is the interview questions of Agile. This is not a specific a manual tester questions and it is not a specific for automation interview question. It is very generic thing. If you are working as a software engineer, then you should have aware about the questions of Agile and this is basically a project management approach which is used in software development thing. And we'll discuss like what is the basic thing, what is the basic interview questions of that. So you can well prepare for this questions so that interviewer can get proper answers from your side, what exactly he wants. We'll discuss and let's start. Yeah. So Agile methodology. And what is the Agile interview questions and answers? And my first question is, what is Agile methodology? So basically, Agile is an iterative approach of software development methodology. And in Agile, you have to continuous release based upon every sprint. So whatever stories you pulled in this particular sprint, you have to work on that. And teams divided the projects into smaller parts and worked on them incrementally. So basically, we divided our project as a feature wise in epics, in multiple epics, and inside our epic, we have multiple stories, multiple tasks. So this is the level where we divide our project feature wise. And what exactly stories we are delivering to our client, we got some feedback from the client, and we if that client wants to change or if he wants to modify some things, so we can work on we have to basically we have to work on that. So that is my fourth point, like it also involves the clients and their feedback. And what is the next one? What is a story? So, story is a chunk of work in the whole epic, and it is describing the software feature from the user's perspective. So basically, as I mentioned in my previous slide, we divided a project into small parts, and the story is a smaller part. We can say it is a task basically where we have multiple things like story points, story acceptance criteria, and what exactly the feature we have to develop. What is the expectation from these features that we are describing in this particular story? Yeah. So next one is, what is a sprint? A sprint is one time boxed iteration of a continuous development cycle. Within a sprint, planned amount of work has to be completed by the team and made ready for the review. So as I mentioned, like we have to pull some stories or some tasks in a particular sprint. We have to work on that. So basically, we have around 2 weeks of a sprint where we pull some stories based on our team bandwidth, team strength, and we have to work on that. And we are delivering this sprint, these story points for a particular sprint. The term is mainly used in Scrum Agile methodology. Okay. And next one is, what is retrospective? It is an opportunity for the Scrum team to introspect about the work done and actions to enact it in the upcoming sprints. So exactly what went well in this sprint, what did not went well in this sprint. Sometimes sometimes team members are not satisfied with particular sprint or every team member, so they can put or his or her opinions, or they can suggest something here. Generally, teams will get 10 to 15 minutes to write down the things on the retro board. There might be few points highlighted by dev and QA. Like dev can say, like there is not particular acceptance criteria, not particular expected thing, like what exactly expectation from this particular task or particular stories. And in QA perspective, QA can add the point like we are not getting proper time to write down the test cases, and we are not getting sufficient time for executing the test cases. So this is the cause of raising too many issues for this particular sprint or particular task. We'll discuss all the bad points here and try to overcome this into next sprint. So next question is, what is backlog refinement meeting? This meeting also known as grooming meeting. In this meeting, product owner will set all the required points to each story inside the sprint. So basically, this meeting, this backlog refinement meeting, we can say, we can also call as a grooming call. And this meeting conducted by the product owner, where he can add all the team members like developers, QAs, project manager as well. So this meeting will happen 1 week before to the sprint started. Here, product owner will decide estimations, story points, acceptance criteria to the each story. Basically, you have this backlog meeting in midweek of the sprint for an hour to set things for next sprint. So basically, we are planning from the basic level for a next sprint in this call. Like Agile is one of the most widely used project management approaches. As I mentioned in my previous slide, like this is not specific for manual tester or automation tester. It is a basic thing what we are using in project management level. So Agile is one of the most widely used project management approaches for software development. It is a time-boxed method where a software development team builds and deliver software incrementally to client or stakeholder instead of delivering it once developed completely. That's it from my side. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. See you later.